Alright guys, here's just a quick look at what I'm going to use for my bench test today. So, I'm going to mount my camera and we'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm here with this bench test. Let's go over the machine setup. As you can see, we're going to run it in discrimination 2. I got the iron discrimination set to 30. That's where I've run it a couple times, just in my yard, where I dug some snow out, and it did pretty good for me. So, but I'm leaving the iron audio on to show you a couple little things later on. So, I also tried ground balancing it to my house environment, but I'm still getting a little interference, but not enough to hinder our tests. Might be just the fact that I have 2 cameras on the machine and, you know, a couple different things like that. So, alright, let's start. We're going to start off with a 2010 Silver Eagle or Walking Liberty. As you can see, that's going to read really high and nice. It's a big chunk of silver, so we're going to get in the mid to high 90s on that. 2009 Sacagawea dollar. Really nice, stable 85, 86. We have a 1971 clad Kennedy half. Putting out 91, 92. Now we have a 1912 Barber half. It's been hitting that 73 range every time I test it, and I don't know why the silver is hitting that low. But maybe there was something different in the 1912. I'll have to take a look. But I'm testing 5 different pennies today. I have a 1941 wheat, a 1943 wheat, but due to the war, they made that year out of steel. So we're going to see how that sounds. Then a pre-1983 memorial cent, a post-82 memorial, and also wanted to see if the new Shield Lincolns read the same. I'm guessing they do. So they probably read the exact same as the post-82 Zincs, but we're going to see. So here's that 1941 wheat. $79.80 range. Great repeatable sound. Now this is that 1943 steel wheat penny. Not going to be digging many of those. It just sounds like junk. Now this is a 1974 pre-83 copper penny. 81, 82. It's going to sound a lot like your wheats. And then this is a 2004 post-83 zinc penny. And then I have a 2013 Shield penny which I'm expecting it to read just about the same. Yep, just about the same. So, I also have a sterling silver 925 ring that I acquired through a storage auction unit that I bought. So let's see what that reads as. No, it's reading down those 73s also. So maybe that's why that Morgan half is reading down there too. But what else do we have here? We have a 14K charm that was given to me by one of my younger cousins when I graduated high school. It's just a graduation cap with 96. It's really small. Barely reading in that gold range, 40, 41. That real thin gold or foil range. But it was giving us a repeatable sound, so I'd probably dig that. Now my fiance, she refuses to be on camera, and that's okay. So instead of her, I have her engagement ring, and it's an 18 karat little small ring, 52. And I also have the band we picked out for me. It's also an 18 karat. So you can see just the difference in the sizes of the rings, what kind of rating or reading we can get. So now I got a couple little other items that I've commonly dug in the past. This is a aluminum carabiner, but I've dug a lot of aluminum nails, you know, any type. It's gonna read. It's going to give you a nice high reading, but you saw some of those bounces and stuff. That's probably from the pin that's in here to allow it to open. But that's one thing. Keychains. This keychain is a little bit higher quality. It's silver coated, so it's going to read nice and high. But they come all different types of materials. So I also have a money clip here. It has a pewter design on it, so it's going to give us different readings depending on which way it's reading it. See, you can get that lower reading or higher reading depending on how it reads and how it's laying in there. Tokens are a big thing. Now they come in all different types: aluminum, brass. I've even dug a couple steel bar tokens just because my old detector didn't have a real good discriminator on it. So, but here, nice copper token. Gonna read high 85s. Now you're gonna find some things that read up there nice and high, but bounce around a little bit, and it's just gonna be a junk. This is a brass nut that they use on the trains because it's non-sparking. I also have two different lead sinkers here. A big older one and a smaller, more modern one. Both made of lead, and you can just see the difference in range just because of the size. I also have just some junk here. That's an Allen wrench. I actually find a lot of those for some reason. Now, if you're like me and you dig around a lot of athletic fields, you're going to find a lot of these. These are the Ace bandage clips. They're going to give you that nice middle range, repeatable sound. Now, we've all dug some of this. And this is can slaw, dirty can slaw. I also have a melted piece of metal here that's really high conductive. I'm gonna clean it up some and see what it is. Some kind of melted metal, probably melted aluminum. But and one other thing I wanted to show you. Around here we dig, or I was digging a lot of Canadian money. Not because it sounds good, but just because my old detector. And you're not going to find, if you're discriminating iron out a lot, you're not going to find a whole lot of it because it's not going to sound real great. Here's an American quarter. Just a clad quarter to a Canadian quarter. With that iron audio on, you can hear it hitting that. Here's a clad American nickel. Nice solid 52 mid-range, just like those Ace bandage clips. And then here's a Canadian nickel. You just can't tell. Like I said, it's going to sound like a lot like junk. Here's a little bit of older Canadian nickel. It gives a little better reading, but you're still jumping all over the place. So basically, that's just some numbers to go by for you guys. Just starting out on the AT Gold like myself. I'm trying to get accustomed to the numbers myself. So if you guys have any comments or questions, post them below. And may your plugs be small and your finds be big. Catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.